Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome into the channel. My name is Brent with Invested on the Go. Today, we're covering the topic of continuing our Living Out of a Brokerage Account series. This is going to be going over week 2 spending and budgeting, and I'm going to go ahead and share a big gym win. So, with that said, if you guys are brand new here to the channel, interested in living out of your brokerage account with no 8 to 5 job, then definitely subscribe, smash that thumbs up. And I do have a pinned comment down below if you guys are interested in joining the completely free Discord server, asking me questions in there, posting some information that I share there on a week-to-week basis. Then definitely join in there. It's completely free. There's also some other goodies as far as referrals and affiliates down below that can offer you some good monies. So let's go ahead and get into this week's current budget and spending update. So this is where I'm updating this now, our weekly update. So in our previous week, week 1, we spent $287.79. I'm going to go ahead and be doing a breakdown just like this going forward. I think this is going to be kind of cool to kind of show down the breakdown of each week. So January week 2 breakdown, I spent $1,002.48 for the whole family, but we break it down here into these little brackets here. So utilities and trash, this is a fixed expense. I can't do anything. I think with anybody, wherever you are right now in the United States or watching this video, there's only really one like recycle and trash company that's in your community. You can't really go anywhere else. So this is a bi-monthly expense. So it's $109.64. We also had a health cost here. You can see it's negative 719. This is because we went out and we purchased some medicines because we just got over like a respiratory thing throughout the family. So my wife was able to get some medicines and some asthma items. But then we had something that we had previously paid in the past, and our insurance finally caught up, and we got them the right information, and they refunded us back $100. So we spent some $97 in or $93 in health costs, but then we got refunded something from the past, which was $100. So it gave us a negative $7.19 balance on our health costs going into the week. So that was pretty good. Clothing, we did go out spending some clothing. Kids are growing, right? We have a 6-year-old, 10-year-old, and they are growing all the time. So they're outgrowing different, all sorts of clothes. So we like to budget and clothes every month, socks and such. Pet care, random little purchase there. My wife's like, hey, the cat was hungry. I wanted to get him a little treat. These little instances like that don't happen very frequently. So that's $4.98. Groceries. So last week we did really good. We used up we had extra chicken in the fridge, and we had extra beef in the fridge. We still had some like pita bread and spaghetti and different items. So I was able to carry over a lot of the previous week food into last week's spending. So I didn't have to spend as much in our groceries last week. But this week, as you can see here, going into this week, we spent $230.42 for a family of 4. This is not too bad. It's honestly, we wake up early at 7. We make our kids breakfast, and my wife prepares them lunch with a little lunch bin with all different snacks, sandwiches, and she likes to get healthy snacks without any of the coloring or high fructose corn syrup and all stuff like that. So we do go a little bit on the higher end sometimes, I suppose, on the weekly basis, just because we like to eat organic and non-GMO stuff. But $230 is definitely in the good scope. Miscellaneous, my wife picked up some little things at Goodwill just for tiny little dipping containers. Car loan, this is the big thing right here. We spent $592.17 paying off our car loan. This just goes down. It's a normal thing. It's a fixed expense towards a debt pay down. We have about 3 years left on the vehicle to pay it off, and I'm not in any rush to pay it down. So it's really not that expensive of a loan. So I know there's a lot of car loans out there, and you can get hit with car loans of anywhere from 10, 15, 20, 30%, right? In the military, we always laughed at those guys that went out there, bought a Mustang or a truck, and had these outrageous rates on their vehicles, knowing that very well they're not going to be driving that thing anywhere, right? They're going to be waking up early in the morning, passed out by the end of the day, not wanting to drive that thing. So this is a very low rate on our car, so I'm not worried about trying to pay it off. It's It's a fine expense. We can manage it. And then this is the big win of the week and year going forward. So we paid $15.86 for our gym cost this week, or this past week. Now, the big win, if you guys would like to sit through here, otherwise I'll go ahead and drop a little skip to the next section here. But going into this week, we wanted to set some goals physically, for ourselves physically, where we want to get physically fit. So my wife generally goes to the gym. We have an upstairs room that we converted to a gym that I've been using with my son to do our daily workouts, and then we go out for a 2 mile walk. Well, my wife wants us to both go to the gym. So she's been going to the gym pretty frequently, but she stopped going last year because she hurt her back. But going into 2026, we wanted to start going once again all together. So the initial thing was, hey, we can go separately. We go with the $15 a month package. We can go to any Planet Fitness locally, ourselves individually, for $15 a month plus taxes and fees. There's a $1 startup fee, $49 annual fee, and offer expired on January 16th. We were thinking about it. I was like, hold on, let me see. I like to still do my stuff upstairs with the kiddo. Like, we like to do our workouts, we like to do our gym. But if you'd like to go to the gym with, I could tag along with you during the week, and that'd be pretty awesome, right? Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm not doing anything scheduled myself, and then we drop off the kids at school. We can go to the gym right away, even Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if we go early enough after the kids get dropped off. So I went online and found a coupon code CORPBC, not affiliated or referred at any point with this specific thing. I just wanted to go online and find a coupon code, and on the website Planet Fitness you can enter a promo code. Boom. I wasn't sure what I would get, but guess what I got? The Planet Fitness Black Card went from being $24.99 a month with taxes and fees, $1 startup fee, and $49 annual fee, right? That's $50 right off the bat for a fee. Plus, you're getting hit with that $24.99 a month. Well, in this case, when I applied that promo code, it's still $24.99 a month going forward, but the startup fee is now zero and the annual fee is now zero. So I just saved myself $50 right there by using that promo code. Plus, because my wife wants me to go with her and work out, by signing up for the PF Black Card, this gives you the use of Planet Fitness anywhere. So if we're outside traveling sometime in the summertime in the United States and we see a Planet Fitness nearby, we can stop there, do whatever we need to do there if we want to. You can bring a guest anytime. We've already done this. This past Tuesday and Thursday, we went to the gym together. We dropped off the kids and then went straight to the gym, worked out for a while, then came home. And then you also get access to the free massage chairs, free hydro chairs, free use of tanning. So a little bit of this cost right here, while there was a taxes and fees cost initially, she also paid, I think it was like $6 or $7 for some tanning glasses. So she can go tanning there occasionally, right? So she picked these up. They're durable. They're going to last a while. So it was a one-time fixed expense there, variable expense, but some tanning glasses. But it's just a all-around pretty good deal. We saved ourselves $50 annually. We are going to pay $24.99 a month, but this is something that we were already considering spending money on. We were thinking of buying some multi-gym thing that we could put in the garage that we could all work out together, but we still have the gym upstairs where we have a lot of free weights, bands, with a TV mount we can follow workouts and all the bench and different equipment up there. So we already have a pretty well suited home gym, and then having somewhere we can just go to and have access to some really good equipment and have access to the massage chairs and stuff. It's just a really nice little perk. So I just wanted to share that win. I thought it was a pretty nice thing right there. But we can see for the 1 week, we are now up and spent $1,002.48. And that goes straight into our budget. So if we head over to this budget, I'm going to go ahead and, I took the screenshot of this and moved it into my weekly recaps. But we can still see I brought down my investment income a bit because I'm no longer owning SPY and QQQI. My investment income is, I believe, going to be pulled back a bit. and I'm still gonna expect around 964 or more in miscellaneous income. Plus, this YouTube channel is about to be monetized here very shortly. So I do want to congratulate everyone out there watching this video, smashing the thumbs up and subscribing as you guys come in and help boost the algorithm in YouTube and beginning to get this channel remonetized. My other channels monetized as well. And yeah, generating some income from referrals and affiliates. So as you can see here, here is our spending at the moment. So we're $1,290.26 into our spending, which matches right there. So that is the thing. And you can see here, this is a pretty good breakdown of different, incomes, the summary, my fixed expenses. I kind of got this all pretty much set up in there. I'm only going to be doing my streaming subscription. That's Prime on the October. That's the 10th month. I'm still working with the internet company here, so they've already came in. They had to run a new conduit because I had a rock in my old conduit. They couldn't run the fiber through. So they're still working on installing my new internet, but I've got that going. My new internet is going to be $50 a month for a gig up, gig down. Right now I'm paying $125 for 1 gig up, 1 gig download, and 50 gigs upload. So I do stream and do other content between here and my other channels. So I like to have a fast, quick upload, download speeds, and being able to just basically pay half the cost on that is going to be a big win there as well. As soon as it transitions to that, we'll cover more on that. But our groceries are still coming in. We're on week 2 of January, so we're still well underneath our planned grocery budget. Clothing, we're about halfway through. The kids aren't needing a whole lot of things. We did go have a snow day today, so we went out to the mountains. We went into the snow. We built some snowmans. We had a ton of fun between yesterday and today. We just went going out into the wilderness and exploring. Kids had a ton of fun, and all their clothes is behind me drying out on the dry racks now, so we can go next week again. We always enjoy going out on the weekends. It's like the fun time to just go out, explore, relax. Nothing spent on fuel this week or dining out. School, maintenance, entertainment, gifts, Amazon, home repairs, right? Health costs, as I said, we had a kickback, and then we paid for some cough medicine and other stuff as well. So that's why it's showing negative 719 in that actual balance. Pet care, pet care, not a whole lot there. Still half the budget going into January, and there's still plenty of food in the fridge for him long term. And then miscellaneous, that was just I don't expect a miscellaneous cost a lot. And I think this is just something my wife just these little tiny little like containers that she got a lot of them for $4.98. I think she got like 12 little containers, and she likes to put like the dipping sauce, or the kids like to have breakfast and like the things separated. So she'll put grapes in one, blueberries in another, strawberries in another, and then she'll put like waffles on one side of the plate. So they'll just eat the things individually or decorate their waffle with the stuff, right? It just makes them happy. So $4.98 is not bad. And there's our auto loan right there for January. And I did make some deposits over on SoFi, but I don't include that in here. I really need to go through. It's the second week of January, so I've already deposited $50 towards our taxable account over at SoFi. But as I'm going to be discussing here in the future, I'm going to be closing that account and transferring that over to Robinhood, where we're going to start with a little over $2,000 on a Robinhood account. We're going to make it a margin account, begin investing in a margin style in different investments, and seeing how that portfolio works in terms of margin, dividends. Is it late to be paid out? Can I pay off specific things using the Robinhood account? Because I have some plans for Robinhood in the future, and I want to test it out before I really migrate that way, if I do migrate that way. So this will be a really good way of testing that specific platform. So that's kind of in the works going forward. Okay, so that is pretty much it for this video. I do have some plans for a video later this week. We're going to go through my entire portfolio breakdown of all my stock market holdings and my real estate, going over my entire net worth going into 2026. I like to do these for self checkup. I haven't done these in a while, so it's going to go over the history. We're going to go ahead and cover the stock market portfolio, real estate portfolio, strategies, and different things that I've used in order to grow my net worth over the last 10 plus years to where it is today. And just kind of, if you have any specific questions on what to cover in that video, you guys can drop it in the comment section down below. Otherwise, that video will be released here on Thursday of this week. So, a little note to myself, right, going forward, I always like to keep myself in check and make sure that I'm not going backwards. Even though I don't have a traditional 8 to 5, I still want to see that my net worth is growing. No one likes to see their net worth fall back. And so by tracking this budget, by spending wisely, and by continuing to invest in smart investments, then our portfolio and our net worth should continue to grow steadily with our foundation that we built, along with our other miscellaneous income that'll begin to be generated. So definitely stick around for all of that and subscribe. And I do appreciate everyone tuning in. Be sure to go down below, smash that thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye bye.